We believe in the possibility of indivisibility. Operation Restoration is on a mission to restore the fabric of this nation that is being torn to shreds in this climate of extreme polarization, incendiary rhetoric, and the intentional pitting of various demographics against each other. You see, what we're responding to as a movement is way bigger than one man, and it's way bigger than one administration, and it's way more important than playing into the hyper-partisan efforts of either party. You see, what we're really wrestling with, and we cannot forget this, what we're really wrestling with is not flesh and blood. We're really wrestling with a spirit of division, and that spirit has permeated our nation to the point where we're at risk for losing our identity, at risk of losing our way, and at risk of losing our birthright as the nation called to do the big, bold things that no other nation on this earth can do. We're in an unprecedented era of dangerous division, and we're witnessing now the rise of homegrown terrorism. We're seeing racially, religiously, politically motivated public violence committed by madmen radicalized in this current climate. My hometown is Charleston, South Carolina. It's a city known for its period architecture, the world-class cuisine, the beauty of our landscape, and now the ugliness of Dillon Roof. We're talking about a young man there who thought he heard marching orders all around him. You see, only in this climate where racism is not being confronted for what it is, can a man like that see himself as a hero to those who are worried about being replaced. The time to begin the reversal of this division of our country into small, hostile sub-nations is long overdue. And it begins with calling truth to power on both sides of the aisle and challenging Americans to a corporate soul searching like never before. It culminates in giving voice to and ultimately electing officials who truly represent the sentiments and the viewpoints of what I call the muted middle. That's those of us who do not identify with either of the extremist options currently available to us on the ballot. Operation Restoration aims to do the work of reminding us all of who we are capable of being by proposing common sense, common ground platforms using inspirationally independent messages that speak truth to power and ultimately engendering a much needed spirit of unity. We are once and for all rejecting all of the silliness, all of the divisive tactics and the irrationality because common sense tells us we don't have to be restricted in that way. We are now deciding to transcend these man-made boxes that no longer fit and never captured who we really were in the first place. We believe there's more common ground to be found, and we are looking to expose more opportunity for unity amongst groups once thought to have nothing in common. We are humans. We have that in common.